happens when you go to your favorite singer of all time, male or female, excuse me, and you're holding up a sign that says, "Marry me." Okay, well, normally you would always see the fan reactions of all these people holding these kind of signs and stuff. But in this episode of the Comic Book Review, we're going to be talking about how it played out a whole lot different. So get ready to say ding ding to the wedding bells, people, because this episode of the Comic Book Review starts right now. Adventurous ones, and welcome to the next new episode of the Adventurous Joe Show's Comic Book Review. I am your host, as always, Joseph Michaels, the Adventurous Joe. Awesome as hell, isn't it? Either way, this episode is all about a new comic book. Well, it's kind of new. It came out last year, apparently, and stuff, but the comic itself, single issues, had only just started coming out this month of January 2017. And it's called Marry Me. Now, it's a very goofy thing when you see a fan in the audience, doesn't matter what concert you're at, they always are holding up that sign that says, "Marry me, you know? Well, this one kind of backfired on one guy that he had no interest whatsoever in this female singer named Stasia. Her name is Anna, okay, but her name is Anastasia, but she goes by the name Stasia as her stage name. And everyone's in love with her, including this lesbian girl that guy is friends with, which is funny. His name is Guy. It's so fucking ridiculous. But it's hilarious as hell, too. It's a play on words kind of thing, especially when you married this guy. Yeah, that's my name, Guy. It's like, what? Either way, the comic was enjoyable. I read the whole thing online. It's up to where they're getting married officially and stuff like that right now. And someone's threatening to kill Stasia, okay, on her wedding day. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's start right at the beginning. Marry Me is the most spectacular comic I'd ever seen. Now, despite what Tim from Capes and Scowls said, okay, about it and stuff, it was very enjoyable. It reminded me of the old art, the newer art styles of Archie comics and stuff like that. Okay, but it's hilarious as hell how it all plays out. Stasia is so tired of her relationships going badly and stuff like that. One bad relationship after another. Okay? Sound familiar? Yeah. Either way, she's so sick and tired of it that she does something extraordinarily outrageous. And I mean extraordinarily outrageous. She picks a random fan in the audience that's holding up a "Marry Me" sign in the front row. And she says, you, come up here. Yeah, you. Okay? And it's Guy. It's so funny how it plays out. He gets up on stage. She's asking if there's actually a priest in the audience, which apparently there actually is a priest in the audience. And he starts marrying them right there on stage. Now, the whole incident took place because Guy was with his lesbian friend Parker. Okay? She is so in love with Stasia. She's a huge fan. She runs her own blog page about it, and her and everything. Knows every single thing about her, and so on and so forth. She was holding the "Marry Me" sign, but then she had to go to the bathroom. She literally had to pee. So Guy says, "Fine, hurry up, get back here, and I'll hold this for you." She's like, "Thanks," and runs off. Well, it backfired on Guy, because Guy gets chosen out of the crowd by Stasia herself to marry him. Literally, she's going to marry him right there on stage. And the minute she's doing that and stuff, and the two of them are actually getting married right there on stage and stuff by the priest. He's doing all the announcing thing. Parker is over in the bush taking a piss, and she sees what's going on. She stands up in anger and forgot she's still peeing. And she says, "Oh God, I forgot I'm still pissing." And she looks down and goes, "Oh, damn it, I forgot I was still pissing." Then she's so pissed off that she wants to march backstage, and even the security guy is going, "What's that smell? Did you piss yourself?" She's like, "Now's not the time for it." But I'll tell you right now, Parker is my favorite character of the whole bunch, okay? I love Guy and Stasia. I love how their story plays out and everything. But Parker is my favorite. I don't give a shit if she's lesbian or not. She is practically hilarious on her own terms. I mean, her own character is just perfect. I mean, they did a fantastic job with this. Marry Me is the most hilarious comic. I was laughing from start to finish, and I couldn't wait to read the rest. I mean, in the first story arc, now, this is something I would have done differently, okay? I would not have ended the first story arc with them showing they got officially married to each other, and so on and so forth, okay? I would not have ended it that way and stuff, because then it shows Stasia is pregnant with their child, with their first child, and her sister says to her, "Well, at least you ain't got to worry about any more marry me signs and stuff." And it's a big joke to her. She goes out on stage to perform and stuff, and she looks out the audience, and she's just like, "What the f-?" Her husband, Parker, all of them are holding up marry me signs. It was hilarious, but I would not have ended the first story arc that way. Because in the second story arc, it's showing them officially getting married. Okay, really getting married for real. And the day of their wedding day and stuff, Parker and Guy are talking about their backstory, about their origin story of how they met each other. And believe it or not, the twist of it all is that Guy and Stasia met before. But he was so delirious from the flu and stuff, he didn't even know it. He didn't even know who she was. Plus, he was in a gorilla costume. He was in a fucking gorilla costume. They were shooting some kind of a fucking Planet of the Apes type movie and stuff. Either way, this comic had it all, from romance to crazy action. And I gotta ask you, the creator of this damn thing, did you make Guy like One Punch Man or something? Every time he hit someone, it was just one punch, knockout. One punch, knockout. I'm like, who the fuck? Is this guy One Punch Man reincarnated for the real world? I mean, wow. It was just fun as hell to watch it and read it. I mean, it was hilarious. So, pow, one punch, you're out. Pow, one punch, you're out. Like, oh, Jesus Christ, look, this guy One Punch me with hair? Either way, Guy, Stasia, Parker, all of them, I love the story. I loved how it all played out. And I have the first single issue coming because it's sold out everywhere, people. It is sold out everywhere. Your only chance to get it now is on eBay. They don't even have it through Things from Another World or another comic place and stuff like that because it is sold out. Now, is there going to be a second printing for it or anything? Nobody knows. But the first issue is sold out. And now, our final judgment for Marry Me is going to be a spectacular 10 out of 10. I loved every moment of this comic. I laughed my ass off from start to finish, and I just could not get enough. And if you want to read the whole thing online and stuff, we got the link down in the description. Go check it out for yourselves if you don't believe me. You will be laughing from start to finish about it all. And not to mention the sweet moments. I mean, Stasia and Guy are and Guy are coming together more and more. They do some of the most craziest things together and stuff. And in the end of the first story arc, before the end of the first story arc, they find out they were not officially married to begin with. So it was just like, what the hell happened? But Guy does the unthinkable, and he gets down on one knee right in front of her, and he says, marry me. For real. Marry me. And she's ready to cry, and she says yes and everything. Next story arc picks up the day of their wedding. They're getting married. And here Parker is telling Guy, Parker and Guy are telling Anna, her sister, and everything about and everyone else about how they officially met. Okay? How they actually met and became the best of friends and stuff. It was beautiful. I love how it's all playing out. I can't wait to see the final part of this story arc. It's all great. And that is why my final judgment on this is a 10 out of 10. Check it out for yourselves, people. We're giving it 2 thumbs up and highest recommendations. Check it out for yourselves. It was the best comic story line ever. I've never seen something like this done before. This is like saying, Carly Rae and Judgement, okay, you go to her concert and you're holding up a marry me sign and she says she's actually gonna marry you? Fucking hell, people. It's a dream come true kind of thing. And for this, it was just the most hilarious thing to ever happen and stuff. And I'm waiting to see a comic issue of it and stuff, or a story arc of it, where they're sitting down with their child and telling them the story about how they met and stuff, how it all played out. It's beautiful. I love how it's all going. I can't wait for more. And that is why the creator and the designer and the comic artist, all of them deserve the highest of praise, people. Frickin' on the best story ever. I meant Marry Me. Boom. Awesome as hell. I can't wait to own the single issues. I've got the first one coming. Second one, I'm trying to figure out when is that coming out, because Things from Another World is only taking pre-orders now for issue 4. That's how massive this thing is selling out everywhere. Even the pre-orders are selling out. Either way, that's it. We're done. Our final judgment stands at a 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up, and the highest recommendations. Check the comic out for yourselves. And if you want to follow the action on Facebook to find out when the next online comic is coming out, boom! The link is also down in the description as well to them as well. Yeah. We're getting wrapped up in this shit. Who knew? Either way, that's it for this episode of Comic Book Review. Don't forget to like the video and make sure to hit that little bell icon down there where the subscribe button is, so you'll get notifications on when our next comic book review is coming up, or any of our other shows as well. Don't forget to like the video, give it a thumbs up, or a thumbs down if that's what you need to do, and subscribe to our channel if you're new. Bravo to all of our new subscribers. We can't wait to show you more in store for 2017. And don't forget to leave your comments. If you've already read Marry Me, or even if you've just read the first issue, we want to talk to you about it. Leave your thoughts down in the comments section down below. And please, people, no arguing amongst the comments. People, opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. Remember that. And you'll be perfectly fine. And that's it. We are done. I will see you all next week, my adventurous ones. Until next time, peace out. May the force be with all of you. And have a good one. Later.